Hi, Paul. Good morning. Hi, Carmen. It's good to see you both. Hi, Javier. Okay, real quick for everyone in the Gampa. Geshe Gelik wants, well, and this is for folks online too. Geshe Gelik has requested that if you have questions that you would like him to talk about during Sunday morning teachings, we have just outside the Gampa door, there's a little box with some paper and pens. So if you have a question, you can write it in that and write it down and put it in the box. And I'll bring it to Geshe to talk about, to answer your questions. If he doesn't get to it one Sunday, then, it might be another Sunday or so down the line. But please, if you have questions, this is a specific request from Geshe Gelik. For those of you online, I will put, you can either write your question in the chat to me, or you can email it to me, and I'll put my email address in the chat.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Hola, Ale.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. If you are here in person, come on in the Gampa and find a seat either on cushions or in a chair. Geshe Gelik should be arriving momentarily. We want to make sure we're ready for his arrival.
Hi, I'm Domasi, and I just wanted to let you know, you may be aware that we've got White Tara one-week retreat coming up next month, and registration is now open. Seats are limited, and the registration will close on March 2. So you'll have time to register, and if you're interested, if you have any questions about it, you can come and see me, and we hope to see you there. Thank you.
And to piggyback on what Donna just announced, we also have Venerable Amy Miller coming, and she will be here February 21st, which is a Friday, and she'll be doing a weekend workshop. So check that out online as well. Lots more information is on our website at kadampa-center.org, and you can find more there. Movie night is coming up on February 15th. The movie is The Last Dalai Lama, ? So it should be a good one. They're all good. Morning, everyone online. It's good to see your faces. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Esther. I've got too many to say hi to. Hi, everybody. So Geshe Gelek has pulled up, and we're assuming he's going to circumambulate. He'll be in just a minute.
Okay, if you're in the Gampa, please turn to page 34 in the Gold Prayer Book, and we will begin with reciting the Shakyamuni Buddha Mantra 3 times. Taya ta mune mune maha munaye Om Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha Tayata Om Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha. And then remaining on page 34, the Medicine Buddha stanza and 7 recitations of the mantra. Bhagawan, with equal compassion for all, whose name, when merely heard, dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the 3 poisons, I prostrate to Medicine Buddha lapis slide. Tayata Om Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Raja Samudgate Soha. Tayata Om Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Raja Samudgate Soha. Tayata Om Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Raja Samudgate Soha. Heata Om Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Raja Samudgate Soha. And now the 4 measurables, which we will say twice in English and then flip to page 37 and chant it 1 time in Tibetan. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. And now page 37. Samchen Tam Che De Wadong De Wei Kyu Dong Den Par Gyur Chig Dung Ngao Dong Du Ngao Gi Kyu Dong Drel War Gyur Chig Dung Ngao Ne Pe De Wa Dong Mi Drel War Gyur Chig Nye Ring Chak Dong Ni Dong Drel Wei Tong Nyam La Ne Par Gyur Chig. And now still on page 37, the Chenrezig verse of praise and mantra. Not veiled by any fault, white in color, whose head a perfect Buddha crowns in light, gazing compassionately at all beings, to you, Chenrezig, all-seeing one, I prostrate. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And now the green Tara verse of praise and mantra. Tara liberates from psychic existence. Tutare liberates from the 8 fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. 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 And now if we turn to page 34, and Geshe Geluk will lead us in the Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer. Chudang Soki Chognam La Jang Tu Bardu Dagni Kyab Suchi Dagi Chunyen Gi Pesonam Gi Drola Pinchir Sange Drupar Shog.
Maybe you can read the description in English. Maybe it's Tibetan, probably you have no clue what we are saying. Sorry for that. So then you can read the descriptions. So here the point, is this traditions? Yes, it's traditions. What is the reason behind the traditions? To think something good, set up positive motivations. So that's the point, setting up positive motivations. And here what you are saying is the practice such as like 6 perfections, giving and so on and so forth. There are 6 of them, bodhisattva practice, engaging yourself into giving, practicing patience, doing things happily, practicing ethics, doing like single-pointed meditations. So then the last one is like trying to understand, trying to see things without any projections as they are. What is called wisdom. So all of that, engaging yourself into those 6 perfections or practice of 6 perfections, the intention is to achieve fully enlightenment. For what? To benefit. To whom? Every breathing living being. It's not this particular group, that particular group. It's like every living being. That's why you are dedicating your life, rest of your life, working for well-being of every breathing living being on this planet. So that is the positive, the best form of positive motivation or intention, what is called bodhicitta. Okay, so that's the point. So now you can just meditate on bodhicitta. So if you don't need to, don't want to say or chant in Tibetan, that's fine. So don't need to say, okay, just meditate.
Churang Soki Chognam La Jang Tu Bardu Dagni Kyab Suchi Dagi Chunyen Gi Pesonam Gi Drola Pinchir Sange Drupar Shog. Soki Chognam La Jang Tu Bardu Dagni Kyab Suchi Dagi Chunyen Gi Pesonam Gi Drola Pinchir Sange Drupar Shog.
관계 도저히 녀소년 다와담 좀 방배전 담배 주는 된저 고담되는 죠. Yeah. First, good morning. Good morning, all of my friends. Please, short introduction. So then, good morning, Sheila. Good morning, Don. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Kemen, Paul. Good morning, Peter. Oh, now like, good morning, Javi, Rosa, Fernanda, Marcelo, Chuten. Very good. All in Mexico, Argentina. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Patti, Panditji. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Nico. Good morning, Jovena. Good morning, Jamin. Good morning, all the rest of the invisible being. And anybody watching on YouTube, good morning. Marcelo, Fernanda, Patricia, all in Mexico. Oh.
There's a lot of people in the Gampa today. So you guys online, be patient. All right, everyone. Can you clean the... Okay, everyone, begin to wrap up your hellos. All right, everybody, if you can make your way back to your seat.
There we go. I think last Sunday, thank you very much, first of all. Last Sunday, I shared stories. One of my friend, he's not Tibetan, he's like Westerner, but he was in the monastery like when he was like 5 or 6. He's still monk. He's still a monk. So that he posted something on the YouTube, talking about his like experience, struggle, not experience, sorry, struggle. Then actually it's about depression. It's very unique because usually no monk talks about. It's very unusual, very unusual, not just unusual, very unusual. But he's very brave, so that he talked and he posted a video. He said, could be first and last. Could be first and last. Then he had consultations with one Tibetan physician back in Nepal. When you talk about depression to Tibetan people, they probably, generally speaking, they have no ideas. They never heard, they have no idea. So even the just word takes some time to explain them, like what it is. So he went, this is the first time I heard myself through his YouTube video. He went to Tibetan physicians and talked to him. Then he said it is soklung. Soklung means like deep-seated anger, deep-seated hatred or anger. Sok literally means life or lifeline or life, so that keeps you alive. Lung refers to element, in this case like wind element. So now when you think of wind element, wind, there's something that we know is kind of blows things, not that kind of wind. It's like there's like gross, subtle, very subtle. The very subtle that we experience, like when we take a rebirth in the mother's womb, the first moment of our rebirth, take birth, that usually in English language you call energy. That's the subtle, that's the most subtlest energies that then kind of grows from there. Then after everything, go back to that, dissolve back to that, then we die. So like that. Sok is life, lung, energy, lung. So now this, then there's probably maybe when you could say, from another angle, you could say deep sadness. Deep sadness could be, that is not anger. That's like sadness. I think the Soklung, the deep-seated anger from the Vajrayana, the Theravada, Mahayana, Vajrayana teaching, there's like tons and tons of information about how this physical body is functioning. Chakras, channels, energy, how they move, how much it develops when the moment you are born, how many channels there are from heart, and how many channels from the navel, how many channels from throat. There's so much information. Even I don't remember them. It's hard. I've been thinking past almost 20 years by thinking, maybe one day I'm going to study them very well. But 20 years passed, nothing happened. So, so according to the Vajrayana teachings, every thought that rises, comes with the energy. So I explained this. This is quite important. Therefore, I explained this a number of occasions. I explained that. Elaborate as possible in my broken English, but I'm not sure how much you understood. Because the combination of energy and the thought, that's how the thought travels fast. If you think now, in my home, Sikkim, which is like 1,000 miles, I was already there. After looking in my room, all of that. There's like thought. It's not physical things, the thought that goes. So anyway, so there are practices, the meditations. Now you talk about balanced thought, well-balanced thought, and well-balanced energy thought, well-balanced thought. Called lesurunga, Tibetan called lesurunga, means well-balanced, meaning flexible, not uptight, not the clinking, grabbing. It's like flexible. That requires more than faith. It requires some serious knowledge not to cling, not to clinking tight. This requires some understanding. You understand? Okay. There are many things you say, letting go, go with the flow, letting go. All of that require more than faith. It requires reason produced by knowledge. Basically, it needs knowledge, understanding, educations. So, same lesson, well-balanced mind. When the mind, the thought, consciousness, whatever you say, same thing. Consciousness, mind, awareness, thought, same thing. It's different, just name, different, same thing. Mean the same thing. So, whenever thought rises, if their thought is uptight, tight, if it's very tight, that energy that comes with their thought is going to be imbalanced, meaning not flexible. There's no flexibility in that energy. So that's how this energy becomes imbalanced. Do you follow me? Yeah. So that energy, where did energy go? That energy doesn't go to your friends' channels. Not the person you don't like, or it goes to their channel. There's no, it goes to the channels in your body. According to Vajrayana teaching, there's like 72,000 channels. This is very complex machines. It's not that easy. This is very complex. If you learn how to utilize energy, channel, chakra, yeah, you could be liberated so fast. But need to learn. So what I'm saying, that energies, that imbalance means this energy goes into our channels, don't they get stuck? So what I'm trying to say here is like soklung, another part of depression, deep-seated hatred. For me, it very much sounds like it's like the disease or illness or deep-seated illness caused by imbalanced energy. Energy that's been imbalanced. What do you say? That's my opinion, that's my observations. So, if there's a case, so then there's a risk, so start to hallucinate, hear something, people talking there, you think, oh, they are talking about you, actually they are not talking about you. First these 5 senses get disturbed, your 5 senses get disturbed. So then when that transforms, that what do you call, impact, negative impact on your senses, when that transforms into 6 mental consciousness, then you say crazy, then you then become crazy. Here there's, oh, the weather is so crazy, crazy usually refers to a person or being. So that's how they become really crazy. So alcohol is called crazy water. Crazy water. I don't make this up. The teaching is called New Chu. New Chu means crazy water. When you drink, it becomes kind of like. I drink that crazy water when I was 6-year-old. Yeah, so where I drink, not in the bar, at the temple. Not the best place to drink. So that's the first and last. After that never happened. One time in Switzerland, in the way they give you chocolate, what is that day called? Holiday?
Like cordials, and there's
Halloween, not Halloween. Huh?
Oh, Valentine's Day?
Oh, I'm not sure. What is this? That they give me big rabbit, like this rabbit.
Oh, Easter?
Easter rabbit, like this big chocolate. That time I have no diabetes. I eat it, all of them. Eat it like overnight. I just eat it. The family came the day after. Where's chocolate? I said, I eat all of them. But I left the eye He said, why you then? I said, it looks real, so I don't want to eat. So after that, I kind of feel like, what do you call woozy? Woozy. Kind of like, turns out that chocolate has alcohol. So I made a mistake. So anyway, that's called Nichu. It's crazy water. You become crazy. So, so this, this like deep-seated, like soklung, it has like the risk. That impact may be transport to senses. So in monastery, what we do, there's no medicine. There's no medicines. You can't. There's no medications. Here all kind of, here everything pretty much, anxiety, fear, everything has medication. You take medication. There are no medications. I remember there's one monk who's from Nepal. He came to monastery after he finished his college, Tibetan. He's the only one who speaks English at the monastery at that time. Somehow he got that kind of, probably like depression, like deep-seated anger or something. So then he started to paranoid, become paranoid, start to affect his hearing, vision. They took him on the mountain. On the mountain, there's no medication, to see. Maybe something that could be like what you call torture, is like ancient method. The medication has a lot of side effects. There may be certain, I think going the higher place, somehow it kind of lift your spirit, going high place. Probably not good people who have depression, not good to sit inside the house like that. Maybe should go to high mountain and maybe breathe, look at somehow meditations. Nowadays, when you go to Nepal, India, to visit the holy site, most of them are on the mountains. So there's a reason, maybe reason why they go up, high up and meditate. Probably better for their mind. So this is, if this is caused like one part of depression that, as I understood from his YouTube video, it's called Soglung. There's imbalanced energy. The energy get imbalanced. So then, that there's like a meditation called 9-round breathing meditations. So you physically that. There's a couple of ways to do. You can also just do it like an imaginary way. Just sit there and just think that you're breathing from one nostril, then inhaling from other nostril. That's probably hard things to do. But the best. So you use this ring finger. So then you first block your left nostril and long slow inhale. So the same block, exhale, and repeat 3 times. 3 times. Let's go lung roll, lung energy roll means that's like wasted energy means no longer useful. Lung roll. Gu means 9. Because each breathing has 3 times 3 is 9. Lung ro gu. Tuk set. Tuk means set. There's 3 sets. Each set is 3 breathing, called 9. Cell means eliminate. So this breathing meditation is called lung ro gu tu. Cell means like eliminating the wasted energy through 9-round breathing meditation. That's what it's called. Lung ro gu tu cells. Okay. So then you do this like inhale, right nostril, long, slow. Exhale. Repeat 3 times. So the same right from left 3 times. There's 6. So then from both nostrils 3 times. That's called 9-round breathing meditation. So it's quite easy to learn. It's not that difficult. First, left hand, ring finger, block left nostril, inhale, block right nostril, exhale 3 times. Second round, second set or second round, right hand, block right nostril, inhale, exhale 3 times, 6. So then both nostrils 3 times. That's called 9 round breathing meditations. Also this breathing, I hope it also helps. From right nostril, there's energy related to the anger. Goes in and out. From right nostril, energies of what kind of energy? Energy that relates to the anger goes. Energy that relates to the attachments from here, left nostril. That's why I'm saying, according to Vajrayana, this body there's so much to learn. There's so much to learn, even just this body, chakras, channels, how this. You hear like Parna Yoga. So there's like breathing. So and there's holding breath from lower part, upper part. There's all kind of meditations. But some of them, if you are not learn well, it may cause some internal problems. So that's why mostly you just visualize. You don't physically visualize because there's some risk involved. Because this is also bringing down the energy, bringing up energy that they're holding there, then do all kinds of things. And usually they mentally visualize that rather than physically doing that. Okay. So now we do this Tonglen, and then at the end, he said many days he felt like that. Of course, then I have friends like now he's passed away, so he go through the depression every 10 years. The cycles every 10 years he goes. Not every year, every 10 years, something like he go through these deep depressions. Then he like lose ability to drive. He's scared, all of that. So I helped him. So he was so afraid. So I let him stay in my room like 2 months or 1.5 months. So then I helped. So the way he explained is like deep hole that you are in deep hole, you can't get out. And it's kind of like sad things that people experience. So then he does not see, even there's many good things, he don't see any of those. If there's, let's say, 10 good things, he only probably see half. There's not even one, just half. All is negative, black or negative. So interesting. So of course, if you are familiar with the meditation practice, maybe it may help. So one time we went, so we sit in front of the lake. So it's like around 6 o'clock, sunset. Somehow he got this happiness, peace. This is my first time after 15, 16 days. And he said, Gishila, I felt so good. I thought maybe he's going to talk about meditation. He said, sunset. Hard to say. That's that's the first time after many 2 years, 2 weeks. He said first time he said he feels something good. So then what I did, I don't understand what he's going through because I have no experience. I can't really help him. So what I did, I asked from the center, people from the center who experience depressions, and I asked them to come to talk to him. So they come time to time. That day, you see his face kind of glow. Maybe find that he met someone, they understand what he's going through. So that's what I did. So anyway, so so in the room, all the curtains closed. During the daytime, the room is completely dark, you can hardly see. That kind of things. So So then seeing therapists, he said he hated the therapy also. That I'm the one who has to listen to all the complaints. He don't like this therapy, that therapy, keep changing therapy. So then unfortunately the medication also have side effects and all kind of things. The best thing, if you can just handle that with natural remedy such as breathing meditation and maybe going hike on the mountain, look at the sunset, sunrise, or maybe do something like that, rather than sitting at home and just taking the handful of medication. Was not the best. So then I'm still talking about that. He's like, what do you call, like what he posted on YouTube. I'm still talking about that. So then one day, he said, like that, someday you don't want to get out of bed. You have no energy to get out, you don't want to get out of bed, that kind of things. So one day, he said in the morning when he wake up, he think about Tonglen practice. He felt that something's lifted from his heart, like his heart feels so light. Before this, so something very heavy. So that morning he felt like his heart got like totally empty of that heaviness. It's gone. Tonglen. So now I'm not sure. Like if you ask what is Tonglen practice, or you can explain that based on the teachings. You can say, oh, Tong, it's to give, lend, take. That's the Tonglen practice, giving out of loving kindness or taking out of compassion. And you do that, that's the Tonglen practice. And we talk about, Dr. Brown, what do you say about selfish? Dr. Brown there? No? What do you say, selfish?
Brian, do you have a mic?
Yeah, that the in Tibetan called Rangchenzi. I think Dr. Brown said something, I kind of like that.
I think I just said that if, no matter which type of therapy, there are many different types, but if the therapist is seen by the patient as being compassionate, then they all pretty much work equally well. So the therapist obviously has a lot of work to do to get to that point where they're always able to be compassionate with the patients.
Oh, very good.
Is that what you were talking about?
Not quite, but so the kind of Rangchenzi is like cherishing, like self-cherishing. You ate something like, I forgot. So
Like when you take, yeah, well,
remember we talk about here. So then you say like self-centric, selfish, self-centric.
oh yeah. When we talk about, like for example, when you're doing, like for example, generating bodhicitta, one of the meditations is to see the faults of self-cherishing and the value of cherishing others. And really, what we say is self-cherishing selfishness. It's distinct. Because normally we think, it's important to cherish yourself, to treat yourself well, to be kind to yourself. That's not what Buddhism is saying is a problem. It's a selfish kind of attachment to this unrealistic sense of self or selfishness that Buddhism's pointing the finger at.
Self-cherishing selfishness.
Pardon?
Self-cherishing selfishness.
Self-cherishing selfishness, yeah.
Makes sense? Now the question is, what is lifted? He did Tonglen practice. It's not that hard to understand. I can explain. Tong means give out of love. You can exhale. It can be combined with the breathing meditation. Exhale out of love. Say all the good things out of loving kindness. Breathe in. Take out, what are you taking out? Miserable conditions, undesirable conditions, out of not fear, compassion take. So that's Tonglen practice. Now, he said like, he felt like totally, he's like something heavy is lifted. So now, usually, generally speaking, Tonglen practice, I was just wondering, you can watch that video, it's called Michael. So that video you can watch.
It's only in Tibetan, I think.
Oh, sorry, that's only, I forgot that. We can watch together, I will translate with the working. Yeah, I didn't notice, yeah, that is in Tibetan, yeah, you're right, it's Tibetan. So that's unfortunate part. So I was wondering, so he said one day he felt like early morning, he think about Tonglen, he feel like there's something heavy is left. I was just wondering, if that is like, maybe focus shifted from here to there. It's not just one, now it's out there, many. It's not just one, many. It's like doing something bigger than yourself. That's why this focus, that so much focus, maybe that's disappear or something. So whatever, so this is like someone who experienced depressions, and like, as I said, very, very unusual. Usually monks, they don't talk publicly like that, depression like that. And so, now, so then we do Tonglen meditation one more time here. We will chant the Tonglen, then you can meditate, as I said. So what this meditation is, giving out of love, taking out of compassion. So then, after the meditation, we will continue to talk. So here, self-cherishing, selfishness. So when you take, if you are doing, okay, taking part, this is a little bit complicated. Taking part, it can be done from other people. When you think about, there's so many, it makes sense to focus like that when you are doing practice, not normal, day-to-day life. When you're about to do practice, it's good. There's so much struggle out there, so much struggle. Physical, of course, mental, then anxiety, fear, depression, the low self-esteem, self-hatred, all of them is human. We are experiencing, not animal, we're human. So then taking that, not out of fear, out of compassion, taking out of compassion. And not only yourself, that needs to be explained very clearly. I need to make sure that people don't misunderstand this Tonglen practice. That's not good. When you take, you are not taking on yourself. You are taking on self-cherishing selfishness. On that, then just visualize that attitude is completely gone, disappeared. According to Mahayana Buddhists, that is like chronic disease. Disease, that's the source of all the problems. Please analyze. Don't need to believe what I say. I'm just repeating what has been said. But you don't need to believe. What you can do, the best thing you can do is analyze. Is to analyze. As a Buddhist, Buddha give me full freedom to analyze. I don't need to expect, because simply Buddha says so. Buddha give me full freedom to analyze. And not just analyze, totally analyze. Then accept. That's every Buddhist has right to analyze. So then, of course, you are not Buddhist, so some of you are not Buddhist. You can analyze. See, Rani chebar zumbi chongne, Rani chebar zumbi chongne. Self-cherishing, selfishness is like chronic disease. Long as you have that disease, you are not going to be healthy. So that disease needs to be healed or maybe subdued. So when you take out of compassion, you take on that. Just imagine, it just like that other miserable conditions, taking this like almost like atom bomb, out taking out compassion, then putting on that, it destroyed the self-chasing mind. So, result, you become kind, compassionate, caring, everybody enjoy. Well, who doesn't enjoy caring person, loving person, compassionate person? If everybody is like that, there will be no war, there will be no killing. That's the best thing to do. Then, as I said many times, nobody, Christian, Buddhist, atheists, animals, birds, nobody wants suffering, nobody. What is that? That's not religious belief. What is that? That's the reality. That's the fact. That is the fact. If you don't believe, then you go ask each person. Ask Buddhists, ask Christian, ask atheists, ask them, do you want suffering? What they say, just listen. That is the fact. That is the case. That is the situation. So, when it comes down to happiness, nobody content. You are not content, they are not content, nobody content. What is that? Now you can say we are in the same boat. Yeah, we are in the same boat. Therefore, it makes sense, practically it makes sense, wish them something good. You gain so much. Wish them what they're looking for. Wish them what they're looking for. Now you are talking about world peace. Now you are talking about peace within the family, peace within the community. Not just talking, implementing. Now you understand. Whenever you look, wherever you look, first thing you realize is that person is not looking for sufferings. Giving. Giving is the way to get. Taking is not getting. Giving is getting. Taking is like not make sense? Taking, we believe or take as much as you can, then that's the way to get. No, it's wrong. Therefore, there's no difference between you and me. We look different, we dress different, we speak different language. We have different interests about food when it's comes to food. We have different taste. That doesn't mean you should not care about that person. These are all, His Holiness says, secondary level differences. So much emphasis has been put on that, it's not good. The emphasis should go on the bottom, fundamental. Fundamental, I'm not seeking, I'm not content, I'm not looking for suffering. You are not content, you are not looking for suffering. What are you looking for? Happiness. In that ground, there's no differences. So that is the fundamental foundation for peace within the friendship, within the family, within the community, within the country. That is the foundations. So then most of the time, that's your understanding now, the most of the time your mind is calm, peaceful. Then there's positive impact on your health. You probably has less blood pressure, less stress, less anxiety, because you are calm, you are seeing. Let me quote this book, been written, what century? This book has been written 8 centuries. It's not like a few years ago, 8 centuries. Commonly practiced. In this book, I don't remember which chapter it has. 8 chapters, I'm not sure which chapters, I don't remember exactly. Miki, simche tanayas. When you look at to your eye, when you look at someone, Miki, simche tanayas. What kind of mindset, in order to gain something positive? What kind of mindset or attitude you should have when you look at someone? Miki, simche tanayas. Tedani la tene das. I could gain many things. I could gain patience. If that person is kind of trying to be mean to you, you can gain some patience. Or you can give something to that person's, giving. Many. Daga migi simje tana tedani la tene da sani there is possibility, good possibility you could achieve enlightenment because of that person. Why? Because of that person you can practice patience, ethics, joyful effort, generosity, all of that. That's the kind of mindset, if you look at someone, you get so much benefit. But, oh, I don't like your hair, I don't like your dress, and I don't like where you talk. All negative. What do you get? Nothing. Why we keep doing that? This doesn't make sense. There's great possibility I may become enlightened because of you. The last line, look at that person with eyes of love and compassion. You get much benefit. If you look at that person with eyes of anger, that person doesn't get anything, gain anything. You don't gain anything because you are angry. You have no peace of mind, you are angry. You don't lose good. Nobody looks good when they're angry. Usually you are so beautiful when you get angry, you don't look good. People don't want to be around you. This is all anger, negative mind. Disturbance thought. That's what it's called, disturbance. It disturbs you. It disturbs. Then sometimes I jokingly say, when you go to hotel, so you put this what do you call this?
Do not disturb.
Yeah, very good at disturb. They put it outside there. Maybe everybody should want here. So I do not disturb, so that everybody knows everybody. So, last line, Tangshi Chambetsujitas. If you can, just look at that person with love and compassion. Best thing. That person doesn't share same belief. Why you care? Why you care? That's not important. That person is not looking for religions. That person is looking for happiness. That needs to be understood. You are giving that person happiness, what they're looking for. It's not about religions. So, the Master Shantideva said it very well, so it's very practical practice. You look at that person with a loving kindness and compassion, and you gain. Other person feel safe, secure, feel comfortable. Because the energy you feel, you can sense. So that's the best. That's the best. Then you are contributing for world peace. Yeah, you are practically contributing for world peace. Okay. Sorry, so much been said now. Tonglen practice. Back to Tonglen meditation. So taking part. If you it's like too much. I can't take everybody's. Just visualize yourself. You take. So there's another thing. Just questions, wondering. When you see somebody suffering, generally speaking, we feel sorry. No, we don't feel sorry. So now, on the other hand, how come that when ourselves going through some difficulties, remembering something I did wrong like 5 years ago, how come that we don't feel sorry? Situation, same thing. Something to think about, something to think. Why you don't feel sorry? Why you feel sorry for that person? Because that person is going through suffering. Then you are also going through suffering too. How come that you have compassion and you don't have compassion here? So what we do, looking down, being critical, beating up ourselves, not helping. It's not helping. Time to stop. Should not do that. It's time to stop. So what do we need to do? What we do when you see somebody suffering, what do you do? Feel sorry, say prayers, sometimes, physically able to help, then you help. Then sometimes you feel overwhelmed because there's not just one, there's too many of them. You cannot help all of them. Then pray. So, same like here. So then you think about everything that, kind of all the problems that you are experiencing, and you take that out of compassion. Take that out of compassion, not out of guilt, out of compassion. Visualize yourself. So then take that out of compassion. Okay, you can just do that, again, take. So then give love, courage, inspiration, inspire, courage, hope, give out of love. And see, do that practice. Maybe that could slowly, not right away, not overnight, slowly, the way he said on YouTube, it felt like there's like one morning, it just happened like that. Didn't say how many times, but who knows? But that's the best method to tackle the deep-seated attachment, deep-seated sadness, deep-seated hatred, or deep-seated sadness. Maybe that's the best way to deal. Okay. Well, so they just meditate. Now I already explained. So now just meditate. We will chant. You just meditate. Okay. So then I think there's not much time. So after chant. So please, check your physical position. Just restructure your physical sitting. Comfortable. Okay, comfortable. I don't just think this is like so many people. Just environments come something very like vast and open. Maybe just you can imagine the sitting on the Mount Everest, or highest mountain in the world. Something comfortable. Okay. Or you can also combine the breathing. Exhale out of love. Inhale out of compassion. Then I already explained what is your exhaling, what you're inhaling. I already explained that, okay? Oh, yeah. So that's done now. So no time left, so maybe how much time? 20 minutes? Oh, so so then now the chanting practice. Okay, so now we'll start dedications. So then chanting practice. We miss chanting practice many Sundays now. Yeah. So monastery, so one more time. I think 1990 what? When I was in Switzerland, one of my friend therapists, color therapy. She has in her office like hundreds of different colors. She see clients, heals them. I'm not sure what they are doing, like probably showing color or something. At that time, I'm very skeptical. There's Switzerland, there's many therapists, and my friend goes. It costs a lot of money too, like not cheap. So then, then there's sound therapy. In Argentina, remember Patagonia? Some people brought like a lot of gongs. Hard to say, some fast, like monastery, you study, like not like certain monks, they specialize rituals. There's big group of monks, they study philosophy, they question, they debate. So therefore it makes you kind of like, you don't accept right away, you kind of like first in the beginning is skeptical, then you analyze. color the all there is no like so now slowly ignorance is ignorance is going away of the therapies. Monastery, can you imagine there's 3,000 monks chant. Somehow, of course, this body is made of 4 elements: water, fire, earth. Yeah. So this body is very much related to the element. So I want, as I said many times, I have donkey voice, not the best voice. So that's true. I'm not just making joke. That's true. If you ask monks in the monastery, Gishi Gelek has good voice. They say no, he doesn't have good voice. So chanting, people here, all my friends, should not just depend on my voice. Maybe you have better voice. So I'm hoping that more people will chant. So then people hear, everybody hears. So, and I already explained the meaning of the meditation, that you just need to sit there, listen. So maybe if that helps, even few minutes, that's good. A few minutes. No, so there's like organic help, okay? Oh yeah. So first dedication. So we do some chanting practice. It's not mandatory. You are welcome to stay. No, it's not like you don't have to stay, okay?
Okay, in the Gampa, please turn to page 246 in the Gold Prayer Book, and we'll say the dedication verses.
Dhamma, you do dedication now or after the chanting?
Chanting first, or whichever you prefer.
Doesn't matter. It's up to you. Just do one. If you do now or later, doesn't matter.
Chanting first, then.
Okay. Yeah, now the class is finished. So please, class is finished. So I'm not going to go. I'm just going to stay. So if you want to go, please want to leave, so you can leave.
If you're staying for... Okay. And if you're staying for chanting, there are red retreat prayer books in the back. You can grab one of those. We don't have a lot, so we'll need to share. And it's page 161.
So now class is finished. So if you want to leave, so please don't feel bad. You can leave. Okay? We practice Tonglen or like all my friends online. So unfortunately, maybe you can't hear. So eventually we are going to. I think eventually we are going to get a mic to hang there, so maybe you can hear all of us. Right now, you only hear my voice. So we are going to do some chanting practice, okay? You are welcome to stay, all my friends, but welcome to leave. Okay? Yeah.
Gracias, besito. Gracias, Ale.
Gracias, Ale.
Gracias, Ale.
Please chant or you can also welcome to meditate too. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, lead, chant.
Okay, 161, LC 95.
Alhamdulillah, we do like maybe 3 times, do one, then repeat, not just one, just repeat 2 or 3 times, or maybe first 1 time, repeat last line 2 times, there's 1 set. So we do 3 sets.
Okay. Okay, so first we do one entire verse of LC 95 and repeat the last line. And then we do the 3 times like we did in class.
Oh, yeah.
Dana Jetsun Lama Tuje Chen Ma Gyu Do Di Di Du Nya Malu Data Dalamin Pa Don Dagi Dege Jen La Tawai Dokunde Dang Denpa Jingi Lom Drokun Dedang Denpa Jingi Lo.
Oh, doing very good. Doing very good. Yeah. Same chanting we do. Like make sure we become familiar. Okay. Same chanting we do 2 more times.
2 more times or 3 times?
There's 1 set is done now. 1 set is done. Now 2 more set.
Okay, so, 2 more times.
Yeah, 2 more. Don't let. And at the end, probably need to raise your voice. Yeah, higher pitch. Yeah, and end. Yeah. As you, yeah, increase each line just louder.
Dana Jetsun Lama Tuje Chen Ma Gyu Do Di Du Nye Kun Malu Data Dalamin Pa Don Dege Jen La Tawai Dokunde Dam Denpa Jingi Lo Jetsun Lama Tuje Ma Gyu
Hamula, 1 second. Just take break. So you finish 1? Yeah, just wait. So 4 line, the last line we repeat, make it even. So that's why you repeat the last line 2 times, make it even. If you just say 1 time, it's going to be not good. So that's why you repeat last line 2 times, make it even. Okay. Second time, then third time, yeah. You start with low pitch, so then increase. It's almost like throwing the stone in the water. It creates small bubble, then get bigger. So that's that should be like throwing stone. So then eventually it comes like goes like to chanting masters to kind of ins with the chanting master. Okay. I'm not sure what's the difference between higher and louder. I'm not sure like difference between louder and higher. How you? Yeah, so, yeah, so I'm not a musician, so like first I have no idea. First start with the lower, so then slow to increase. You never ever like start with high tone, like never start. You always start with the low. Ma le ta na da la me ma ta na ge sha la na do de na de ma ye lo de na de ma So what is that? Chesa, hello, Chesa. Huh?
Geshe-la,
This,
you know how when you sing Migmate Say, and you guys go, you do two things. You start soft, and then you get louder and louder, but you also increase the pitch. And so the next time you sing it, it's higher, your voice goes a little higher. So there's two things, soft to loud, and low to high pitch. Migmate Say where, and you start getting higher. Does that make sense?
yeah, makes sense.
And the other question I have is, when you do 3 rounds together, then you don't repeat the last line till you're finished, right? But when you do 3 sets, you repeat the last line each time. Is that?
If you do one time,
If you do, you know how you said we're going to do 3 sets, like we're going to do this one and repeat the last line, break, and then we're going to do this one and repeat the last line. But sometimes we do 3 together, and we repeat the last line at the end.
right.
So is that called, there's 2 different ways to do it, right?
Yeah. So we just do, sometimes we do 3 times. Then that
Together.
3 times together, 3
And then
times in a row.
sometimes we do 3 sets.
Yeah, 3 sets means like, for the sake of practice, I thought
Okay.
it would be better, if you do 1 set, once is better than like doing 3 times. So that's why, so it's not like traditionally you do 3 times in a row. The reason here we are doing 1 set for the sake of practice, so we just practice. So then when you become familiar, then we do 3 times. So it's kind of hard, like, because, like Tibetan chanting goes like this, then it goes like this, then it goes like this. It's not like start with like this, start with simultaneous, goes like this. It's not like that. It goes like, then it goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down, then it goes up. So also very important that you are showing interest in the chanting. When you say chanting, this, you stretch the word, you are stretching the word. Why you do that? It gives you time to reflect. Then become meditations, It gives you more time. If you just say, it just takes a minute or maybe 30 seconds, you can just say. When you chant, then it takes like, instead of 1 minute, it takes like 4 minutes. It gives you, then meditate, then it gives you 6 sangbo shene songs. Say the noble word from the mouth. 10 sangbo yelagums means. Then think about the noble meaning of the word. So then it not just become chanting, it's become meditations. So then, doing as a group, it become more powerful. Rather than just Samula chanting, Dhamma chanting, me chanting. If we do a group, they're more powerful, more people get benefit. So that's my goal. So next time you hear more voice and everybody gets benefit, okay? Time? Yeah, 2 minutes not enough. No. So yeah, we'll stop here. So there are a number of chants. So that I want, my friend over here to practice. We practice that number of chants. So then, and I firmly believe when we do this chanting at the center, people get benefited. They get benefit. Then I explain, and we can lead. Sometimes you can lead, sometimes you can lead. So then that's a way to become familiar. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, thank you very much. So dedication. I will do dedication.
Okay, if you're in the Gampa, we'll turn to page 246 and to the dedication verses from Master Shantideva. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain a notion of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with a mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. And now on page 244, the long life prayer for His Holiness. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. And on the next page, the long life prayer for Khensa Rinpoche. The one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Avatari, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. And inside the back cover, the prayer for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Peerless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Shravakas and Pracheka Buddhas, victorious Lozang, father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you are the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make requests. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And inside the front cover, the prayer for Geshe Gelug's long life. Supreme Guide, you lead us on the many paths of virtue. A shining sun, you give us the best of excellent explanations. Supreme virtuous friend, you are a constant Dharma companion. Lama who has renounced fame, may you ever remain. And for Geshe Sangpo, you who have steadfast imprints of virtuous qualities and keep the instructions of the glorious Guru in your heart. You who pass day and night with noble activities, great virtuous friend, may you have a very long life. And 7 green Tara mantras to benefit all beings. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re So Ha. 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 Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re So Ha.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. Linda, maybe next time they save 20 minutes for chanting. Yeah, remind me so I can't keep forgetting. Getting old.
When I was talking earlier about the White Tara retreat, I forgot to mention very importantly, Geshe Sangpo very kindly knows that many people want to participate but can't give 8 full days to a retreat. And so we will have an opportunity to come and join any of the sessions that you want. In the lobby, we'll have a screen that'll show the Tara altar. You'll be able to hear us go through the sadhana. So if you can't come for the whole retreat, you're welcome to come for as many of those sessions as you want to. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone online. We'll see you next Sunday, or if not before then. Bye.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Carmen. It's good seeing you.
Good seeing you too.